Hello and welcome to SolaceVision. I'm Jimmy and this is Animal Crossing New Horizons. Let's see what Tom Nook has to say today. We have just settled down on the island of Wumpa. Why did I call it that? And we're getting off to a good start. We've pitched our tents, we've gathered some resources, and with the help of Tom Nook and his assistants Timmy and Tommy, we can slowly but surely mould the island of Wumpa into our image. Let's see what he has to say today. Good day everyone, Tom Nook here. Time for an island-wide broadcast, your source for island news. I'll go over some things that are very important to island life, so lend me your island ears for a short time. I can't say I have much in the way of news to report to you today. Okay. Today's another one of those cold days that chill you through and through. Good thing there's a fire there then. But it's perfect weather for building our friendly island Snowboy. When snow's piled up outside, you can sometimes find rolled up balls of snow while you're out and about. I've already done this on my previous island. You get snowballs lying around, you can build snowboys out of them, and you can get DIY recipes to build winter-themed items. So that's good. Keep rolling them up to make them bigger. Stick one on top of the other, and you'll have made a snowboy. And that's all for today, apparently. Okay, thanks, Mr. Nook. Yeah, the audio went out of sync again. I don't know why it happened. I unchecked the option that caused it last time, and then it just randomly came back, even though it was still unchecked. It's something to do with device timestamps. I have no idea what it means, but it's a recurring problem with OBS. And every time I record from now on, I'm going to make sure to do regular tests to make sure that it's not going out of sync. I did a test just now. I think it's been fixed. Let's hope it stays fixed. Okay, I've got some miles here. Oh, got everything here. So this is the camera. Take pictures using various filters and effects. The pictures will be saved. Yeah, okay, whatever. I know how to use this camera. Yeah, you can zoom in and then take a picture just like this. My first picture on the island of Wumpa. That's good. And I've got some more miles for that. So this is the Nook Miles page. You're enrolled in the Nook Mileage program. And Nook Miles are completing island activities. You can get miles, you can use them to trade for stuff. Wumpa Miles. You've travelled a long way just to move to our little island and you're enrolled in the Nook Mileage program. You earned your first miles. There are lots of ways to earn miles just by enjoying island life. So my first set of miles, 500. Okay, and I think there's more miles down here. Yeah, Island Shutterbug. Taking your first photo. You get miles for loads of random stuff like taking photos and picking flowers and I think watering flowers and picking fruit. Actually, no, I think it's selling fruit you get miles for, and also get miles for chopping wood and catching fish and loads of random stuff, and also getting stung by wasps and what's this? Oh, you have to change your passport. Okay, then you get miles for that as well. Yeah, basically we've got a whole bunch of stamps here that we can get miles for. There's a lot of blank spaces here, but they will be filled out as the game progresses with new things that we can do. Bulletin board benefit. Oh yeah, you can put stuff on the bulletin board like your own personal messages, so you get miles for that too. Custom designs. With this app you can create custom designs to wear on clothing or display around the island. When you save custom designs to the app, yeah, I know how to use this as well. Please don't create anything that infringes on others' rights. Yeah, I know the rules about that. So yeah, you got a bunch of designs here. You can put them on any clothing or any like you can put them on the ground as tiles, and you can put them on like various objects to give them your own personal flair. You can create your own design patterns. So change design, and yeah, you can draw a whole bunch of stuff like this. I'm not going to make one right now, but yeah, you can do things like that. Map. This is our map. You can see it's very basic so far. We've just got a simple river with an airport and a pier. We've got some cliffs in the back there. We've got some beaches, and we've got our neighbours, Rudy and Renee. And this is the airport, and yeah, I mentioned the airport and resident services. Okay, so passport. We can change the information. Your passport information is shown here. This information may be seen by other players when they visit the island. Take photo. I think I'm just going to do this. Take photo. And yeah, just use that. I mean, it's very, very basic. It's just me in front of the tent. But I will take a better picture later on when the island is more developed. Let's edit, like, comment. What's this? Oh yeah, you can add a little comment to your photo. Just something, just to say hi or something, just to introduce yourself. Let's just say, what's happening? Apostrophe. There you go. What's happening? Title. So currently our title is Deserted Island Relocator. That's the default one that you have when you start the island. We're going to say City Folk. That's another game in the series. Wild World, that's a DS game. New Leaf is 3DS. City Folk is Wii. Festive. No, not really. Horizon Bound, that sounds good. So right now there aren't that many options, but there will be more options later on when you complete mile goals. So Horizon Bound, Photographer, Relocator, Sun, Patron. Horizon Bound Patron. Let's just go with that. Okay, so I think I should get some more miles for that now. Yeah, let's just finish that. Yeah, just as I thought, more miles. And scroll down, edit credit. Yeah, that's what I wanted. And we get 300 more miles, so we need to get 5,000 miles, and then we can pay off our loan for our tent. So We're working our way towards that, and this is a rescue service. We don't need it right now, but what it does is use this service for an emergency situation on the island when your path is blocked and you're stuck. So you might get stuck on a bit of land, and you might not have a vaulting pole to get back. You might not have terraforming to build a path. Or you might be trapped behind a tree or something. You know, it might be somewhere where you just can't get out, and you can use the service to put you back at the plaza. And it's very helpful. I've never had to use it so far because I've been playing very sensibly. And also because I joined the island later on after I had a vaulting pole and terraforming unlocked for me because my brother played the game and did most of the things. You'll be sent to a place such as your home or resident services. Nook miles are generally required to use the service. Okay, good. And that's all the apps. No, I don't want to call rescue service, I don't need it right now. And we've also got some more mail, so let's check our mailbox for our... well, actually, it's our second day on the island. It's technically our third day because I didn't play yesterday. Today's the third. And, yeah, gift from our mother. Whenever I see a plane, I think of you and wave at those airborne strangers with all my might. I had no idea how many flights took off each day. My arm is exhausted. Present, what is it? It's apples. Okay, got some free apples. Thanks for the apples. I've got peaches on the island. Could you start off with only one fruit on your island? In my case, it's peaches, and there's also peaches on my brother's island as well. I was hoping to get a different one, but I got peaches again. But what you can do is that you can visit other people's islands and then borrow fruit from them, and you can plant the fruit in your on your island, and then you can grow your own fruit trees. You can grow apples, pears, cherries and oranges, and then you can have all the fruit types. You can also get coconuts as well. You can find coconuts on Mystery Islands. So you have to get a Nook Mile ticket, and then you can go to Mystery Island and get coconuts. So there's 6 fruits in the game. It's a shame they haven't added more like pineapples and bananas. I think they should add pineapples and bananas at some point, but those are the fruits. Hello, are you Timmy or Tommy? Tommy! Oh, hi Jimmy, it's good to see you. How are you enjoying island life? Very much, thank you. Our boss Tom Nook has plenty of guidance to offer over in resident services. My older brother Timmy sells useful items, and he also buys things you're looking to get rid of. Resident services is open 24 hours a day, so stop by when you have time. Okay, thank you Tommy. Where's my neighbours? Where's Rudy and Renee? I want to talk to them. Hello Renee. Yo Jimmy, I'm getting a real good vibe from the tent plot you picked for me. Thanks for the hand. We've got to look out for each other here. If you ever need anything, don't be shy, yup yup. Oh yeah, I was thinking about how to thank you, and I came up with a recipe for a leaf umbrella. Thanks for the recipe. I can't learn recipes just yet, but you know, I'll learn it when I have the opportunity to. Alright, so the first thing I thought when I got here was, now that's a lot of weeds. I agree. Now that's kind of where I got the idea. It's a DIY project that uses weeds. If you've never done a DIY project before, you should ask Tom Nook to help you out. He's doing free DIY demos at the resident services. Thank you Renee. And I think Rudy has something for me too. You can get presents from your villagers. Where's Rudy? Rudy! Where are you Rudy? Oh, okay, there's the snowballs. We've got the snowballs on the island right here, so you can kick them and then put them together and make a snowboy. I'm going to do that right now. Let's do it. Let's roll them up. Let's roll them up. I'll find Rudy straight after this, but I just want to make my first snowboy on my new island. I've had a lot of practice making snowboys throughout the entirety of December, so I should be able to make a perfect one. You can build snowboys by kicking around these snowballs and then rolling them up, and then you have to make them the correct size. You have to make the body as big as possible, and then you have to make the head slightly smaller than that. If it's too big, then it won't be perfect and they won't give a DIY. And if it's too small, then again it's not perfect and they won't give a DIY. So we need to make sure to get the right size here, and let's do it. Let's roll it over here. Let's roll it over here, and I think that's big enough now. Let's just put it. Let's put it here. I think that's too close to the ledge. You want to move it back a bit. Okay, let's get the other snowball. Let's just kick it around. It takes about 13 kicks before you can start rolling it around. I think that's that's the last kick, and now we can just move it over here. And eventually it will get big enough to make a snowboy. So yeah, you can get DIYs for very special winter themed items like ice chairs and ice tables and ice beds and ice walls and ice flooring. Lots of cool stuff. So I think that's big enough now. We don't want it to be too big because then it won't be perfect. So let's just see if that's good enough. Let's push them together, and we have our first snowboy on the island of Wumpa. And nice to meet you. Finally we can talk face to face. I was eager to meet you even when I was still just a million little flakes. Nice for rolling me up, bud. As you can see, I'm Snowboy. I won't last forever, so let's have some fun on the island while we can. Now listen, to thank you for making me, I want to share some knowledge about how to craft a special item. Wait, hang on. You've never done DIY before, have you? Like, not even once? Well, that's a problem. Even if I taught you this recipe, you wouldn't know where to begin. Tell you what, I'll just put the recipe on a message card and then I'll send it to you later. I've heard there's an amazing DIY workshop available for your resident services. Okay, we need to do that first. I didn't realise that. I thought you'd get the recipe and then... oh well. They'll teach you what's what, so go take that class right away. Then you can try making my special item. And take a large snowflake too. It's required to craft the item. I'll place it with your belongings used to make a special item of mine. Your snow crafting sensibilities are admirable. For your first snowfolk, I look pretty good. So is that a perfect one? I think I made a perfect one on my first attempt, which isn't surprising because I had a lot of practice making them on the last island. The first snowboard that I ever made had a head that was way too big. It was like twice the size of its body. But I looked up the guides, I took photos for comparison to see what the correct proportion should be, and eventually I just got the hang of it, and I made one perfect every time without having to reset the game. So with just a little more practice, I'm sure you can build a perfect me. So was that perfect or not? Okay, I think I'm like close to perfect. I think that was like almost perfect. I think the head is just a little bit too big. But if the next one doesn't go right, I can just reset the game and try again, and I should get back to making good snowboys, because that's the only way you can get DIYs. The first one, you can make it as imperfect as you want, and you'll always get one every time, but everyone after that has to be perfect. I hope you'll craft me again. I'll be monitoring your snowgress. Maybe you'll make me with a better sense of humour next time. Yeah, well, that's not my fault, is it? Okay, so let's go find Rudy, because I really want to get something from him. I'm pretty sure he has a gift for me. Rudy. Oh, Rudy, where are you, my feline friend? Seriously, where is it? There's Renee. Where is he? Seriously. Where is he? I'm having so much trouble finding this one cat. I can look on the map right here, and it only shows their houses. It would be very helpful if it would show you where your villagers are at any given time. Like, it would be very helpful if you want to, like, give a gift to them so you can get their photo, or if you want to return a lost item, you can go find them. But most of the time, they're like just vanished. They're not in their house. They're not anywhere on the island. They're not in the museum or in the shop. They're just completely vanished, and you have to reset the game to make them appear like somewhere on the island. So let's just see this notice board. There's an owl on here, so we got. When you see a bird on the notice board, that means that you got a new message, and we have a new message. Island visitors and residents alike should feel free to. Okay, that's just the first message. We'll use this board to post important notices and other useful bits of information for everyone. Yes, yes. Okay, so nothing special in there at the moment. It's just an introduction. Now, where's Rudy? I've no idea where he is. Wait, is he in his tent? I think he's in his tent, because I can see a little light on inside there. He is in his tent. Hello, Rudy. What are you doing inside here? Hello, Rudy. How are you doing with your sleeping bag and your lantern and your radio? Enjoying yourself so far? Yo, Jimmy, I'm really digging this spot you found for me. Thanks. I hope we can keep looking out for each other like this. It's good to have buddies, Mush. Oh, right, I've got something here for you, Mush. Thanks again for finding a place for my place. And it's a hat. Okay, thanks for the hat. That explorer's hat is perfect for Wumpa. You can try it on by pressing X to open up your pockets, then press A to select the item you want. Choose where if you want to put it on. You can always change later if you need to work out. No, okay, I'm not going to be working out. Okay, so let's just put this hat on. Yeah, it looks good. And we've got miles for that. Okay, so Nook Miles, it is on togetherness. Okay. One of the goals of Nook Incorporated is resident togetherness. Our gregarious greetings initiatives aims to reward you with Nook Miles just for chatting with residents. Okay, so I talked to both Renee and Rudy on for 1 day, and if I do it for 10 days in a row, I can get another mile goal. That's how it works. So thanks, Rudy. He waves goodbye. That's cute. So far, I haven't really done much work on cleaning up the weeds. I should do that over the next few days. But for now, I just want to progress with the story. So let's go into the tent. And hello, are you? Oh, you're Tommy again. Where's Timmy? I think Timmy's inside the tent. Let's just talk to him. Yep. Timmy's inside there. I should have known that. Let's just go inside the tent. Hello, Tom Nook. How you doing? Ah, Jimmy, welcome. As you can see, it's quite cozy in here. It's funny how cozy doesn't always mean comfortable. Yeah. Let me know if you need advice on how to spend your time on this island or anything else. If you need some advice about basic art materials, you should talk to Timmy. He can help you procure some of the essentials for thriving in our little paradise. And if you want to earn some bells, he has a rather generous policy of purchasing just about anything. Not strictly advisable from a business perspective, but quite generous. Yes. Oh, one more important thing. I'm offering a free DIY workshop that can help you really build out your island experience. I think it would be quite useful, so do hope you take me up on that offer. Okay, good. Welcome. I'm so happy that you made your way here. We're still setting up, but for starters, we intend to offer a small selection of goods for our island residents. Space is limited right now, but we'll try to have some fresh stock each and every day. I'm sure you're busy, but feel free to take a look at some of the items that we're selling. I'll take a look. What are they selling? Great. Okay, so you've got a little shop here, a handy water cooler and a sleeping bag. Lame. Okay, anything catch your eye? No. We're not just sellers, we'll also buy things from you, including stuff gathered on the island, like weeds and fruit and any like branches that you find lying around. Eventually, Timmy and Tommy will build their own shop called Nook's Cranny, where you can buy and sell all kinds of things. For now, though, it's just bare bones. And because we want to support efforts to beautify the island, we'll even pay you a little bit in return for any weeds or trash you bring in. If you want to know whether we'll buy something, just ask. Okay, now we've got this little bin here. Oh, how silly of me to forget. I need to give you a brief introduction to that box there. That is a recycle box for all the island residents to use. We'll be using it for items removed during construction and such. Yes, if you see anything you like, feel free to take it right on home. If the box gets full, we'll get rid of the oldest items first, so don't delay in picking up what you want. Alright, let's look inside the box. We have a cardboard box, so I might as well take that. I don't have any use for it, but I'll take it. Because, you know, you know, you never know if you might need a cardboard box in your life, you know, for storage or for building chairs or anything. Okay, I should give you a brief introduction to that terminal as well. That is our Nook Stop. It's a terminal for services that will further enhance your island life. You can buy things with your miles or with bells, special items that you wouldn't get anywhere else in Nook's Cranny, and it's very helpful. At the moment, you can use 2 services, Jimmy. The first is Nook Shopping. It's a catalogue shopping service for items that can be hard to find on an island. Second, this terminal serves as an automatic bell dispenser, or ABD, for the Bank of Nook. We're also working on a service by which you'll be able to redeem Nook miles for various things. Please take advantage of these wonderful services. Quite beneficial indeed. Yes, yes. Alright, let's take a look. Welcome to Nook Stop, a multimedia terminal from Nook Incorporated. Once per day, you can get... Oh yeah, so you can get bonus miles for accessing the terminal every day. So the first day you get 50, then you get 80, then 100, then 150, etc. It goes up a little bit every day, and then it caps out at 300, I think. Please select from the following services. Nook Shopping. What do we have in Nook Shopping? We have... oh, they're selling a song. Every day Nook Shopping will have a song that you can buy. And if you have a music player, like a record player or something, you can put it in the player and it'll play that song. And I've just finished collecting all the songs on my previous island, as a matter of fact. So we're going to be starting again. The first song is called My Place. So I don't have any bells right now, so I can't buy it. Hopefully I can get some bells before the end of the day so I can buy that song. If I don't end up getting the bells, then oh well, it's just a song. We also have the bank here. I don't have any bells right now, so that is useless at the moment. So now, let's do this DIY workshop thingy. Hello? Ah, I see you've discovered my DIY workbench. Yes, yes, the DIY workshop. Each participant will make and keep their own tools and receive a set of DIY recipes. I think it will be quite useful for island life. So shall I put you down for the next available session? I'd love to. Yes, yes, that's the island spirit. I happen to be free right this very moment, so let's get started. Alright, let's start building some stuff. This is one of the key features of New Horizons, where you can build stuff and then put it on the island to make it look beautiful. And yeah, it's one of the reasons why this game is so popular. Welcome to my DIY workshop, or I suppose workshop is overselling it a bit. When you see how simple it is to DIY or do it yourself, you'll understand what I mean. The basic idea is to gather materials, follow a recipe, and then craft using a workbench like this one. So today we'll be constructing a fishing rod using common materials that you can find anywhere, yes? For this particular recipe, we require a mere 5 tree branches. It is admittedly a little flimsy. Eventually you can make better fishing rods by having iron nuggets you can get by smashing rocks. So we're starting off with very basic fishing rod, which will break very easily, but over time we'll be able to get iron nuggets and make a better one. So now then, come see me once you've collected the materials. I'll be right back. Oh, there you are, Rudy. Hello, Rudy. You got a fishing rod already? Okay, your rod is clipping through your head for some reason. Oh, how are you doing, Mush? I want to chat. Hey, isn't that the hat I gave you? Looks great. Really shows off your head muscle, Mush. Okay, so Rudy is a jock personality. One thing I do want to explain is that there are 8 personality types in the game. There's jock, sisterly, peppy, lazy, normal, smug, cranky, and snooty. When you first come to the island, we'll have a jock villager and a sisterly villager. Rudy is a jock and Renee is sisterly. And then you can get the other personalities as time goes on. And overall, the jock personality is probably my least favourite because they will never shut up about working out. They'll always be talking about their muscles and relating everything they do in their lives to like working out, like running or pumping iron or something like that. It's just, the dialogue gets very repetitive and it's just very stereotypical. So if I talk to him right here, I can't catch anything. Okay, that wasn't anything to do with working out, but this one will be, I'm sure. Check me out. I'm going to catch the biggest, baddest fish on the island, Mush. Okay, well, sometimes they'll say something like, oh, I think these fish are just scared of my big, bulging muscles. You know, and if I talk to him here, he'll say it right now. Will I talk, Mush? You hear that? Tom Nook's doing DIY demonstrations over at this place, Mush? I went by and he helped me make tools out of things we found around the island. They're kind of subpar, but the demo gave me a ton of ideas. Some workout gear I can build. There we go. He just doesn't stop talking about working out. And it makes jocks very unattractive to me. So, I don't think I'll be getting any more jocks on the island. I think Rudy will be the only one. But, I do like Rudy. He is adorable. I bet you can make a lot of really sweet things with DIY. The demo is free too. Go talk to Tom Nook. I've already talked to him. I need to find some tree branches. Okay, let's get some tree branches. There's one. There's, wait, I need another one. There's another one. I might have to shake some trees. Oh, no, that's some weeds. I don't want some weeds. I'll pick some more weeds later on, but I'll just pick some more as I go along. You want to get this island looking pristine, and we can't have weeds just growing everywhere. You know, you want to make it look good. Weeds are not welcome here. Let's see. And there's another branch. There's another branch, as a matter of fact. And I need one more. How many do I have? Oh, 4. Yeah, I need one more. And there's the last one. Okay, we've got our branches. Let's go straight back to Tom Nook and get our fishing rod. Hello again. I've got the branches for you. Ah, Jimmy, found the necessary materials. Well then, let's get started on crafting that fishing rod. Yes, yes. To begin, just select a project from the workbench and get started. Go ahead, give it a try. Alright, so this is very easy. I've done this before many times, like millions of times on the other island. You know, you get a list of things that you can craft. We can craft a flimsy fishing rod. And we've got the branches necessary. Craft it. Yes, I want to craft it. And you can, okay, so and we have made a flimsy fishing rod. So I think the first item that you craft, you can't speed it up. When you craft items later on, you can like press the A button to rapidly craft the item, and then it makes crafting things much faster, especially when you're crafting several things like in bulk, like fish bait or chairs that you want to make like a banquet table. Okay, let's yes, that was perfect. As you can see, crafting is quite simple provided you have the correct recipes. And that concludes my free DIY workshop. Oh, there's just one last thing. I found a few common DIY recipes for you, free of charge, naturally. Naturally. He's been quite generous by giving them out for free. I mean, Tom Nook is often seen in the fandom as being extremely greedy, money-grubbing, scumbag. But I think, he's giving free recipes and he's giving you a place to live, so he can't be that bad, can he? I just need to send them to your Nook phone. Would you mind opening it up? Alright, let's get my phone out and now, yeah, I've got my recipes. I felt the controller vibrate. DIY recipes goes. I've got a new app there, DIY recipes. I can get some more, collect some more over time, and eventually I'll be able to sculpt the island in my vision, how I want it to be. Splendid, thank you. The DIY app is now installed on your phone and ready for you to use anytime. And the flimsy fishing rod you just crafted is yours to keep. It may not last forever, but it should serve you well for a little while at least. Eventually it'll break, I think, after like 20 uses, and after that you can build a more sturdy one with iron nuggets that last for like 50 or something, or maybe 40. I'm counting, honestly. It always breaks when I least expect it. Speaking of fishing, I'm no master angler, but perhaps I can give you a few tips. In my experience, you should aim in front of the shadow of a fish whenever you cast your line. Yeah, I've fished many times before. I know what it is. I've caught like 2,000 fish on the last island. I would love to see anything you manage to catch. I'm quite curious about the local fauna. Alright, let's go use our fishing rod for the first time. We can catch some fish, and soon we'll be able to get a net which will allow us to catch bugs. So you can catch bugs and fish, and you can donate them to the museum. We don't have a museum just yet, but eventually you can get a museum and have a nice display of fish and bugs and fossils as well, and also artwork. That is also another thing. So here's our first fish. Let's catch our first fish on the island of Wumpa. Flimsy fishing rod, let's hold it, and we put our rod in front of the fish, and let's just wait for our first bite. Oh, is that how it's going to be, huh? Is that how it's going to be? I feel so rejected right now. Come on, come on, come on. No. And you don't know how you feel. Okay, there we go. It's noticed it. And we've got our first fish. And let's catch it. It is a... Yes. I've got a dace. Who have some space. So the dace. That's our first fish on the island of Wumpa. Let's go show this fish to Tom Nook and let's see what he has to say. I think he'll announce the arrival of Blathers the owl eventually. Blathers will come to the island and he will collect any fish and bugs that you have and he'll put them in his museum. He's not here yet. He will be soon, I hope. Hello. Jimmy, hello, hello. What would you like to talk to me about? Or more ears? What should I do? Yes, that is the question. Well, this island is diverse habitat for many interesting creatures, other than us. Yes, you can catch all kinds of insects. Okay, so I do have a fish. I need to show it to him. Yes. Okay. I think I've already told him about that. I found a creature. Yeah, didn't see that option. Oh, splendid. Let's have a look, shall we? I got a dace right here. Have a fish. Oh, what a catch. I do believe this is a dace. If this island can support a dace, why, who knows what other fantastic creatures we might find living here. Jimmy, I have an idea. An old friend of mine runs the museum, that's Blathers, and I'd love to send it to him for a closer look. Would you be okay with that? Oh, definitely. Thank you. I promise that I'll take extra good care of your dace. Oh, that reminds me. What's this? This is no way tied to your generous donation just now, but I have a useful app to show you. Okay, what's this? What app is this? Is this Friends? I think this is Friends, the Friends app. Oh, it's the... Obviously, it's this the it is tied to the creatures. You're lying, Tom. You're lying to me. It is tied to the creatures that you're talking about. It's the Critterpedia app. It's a terrific resource for an aspiring island researcher such as yourself. You can see all the bugs and fish and sea creatures that you can... I forgot about sea creatures. You can dive into the water and catch creatures that live on the seabed. And you can see everything you've caught in there. It's a trip resource, yeah, okay. With this one app, you'll get all the important details about the bugs, fish, and sea creatures you catch. Alright, thanks for that, Tom Nook. I do hope you'll continue to fill it up with your discoveries and share them with me too. I'm sure I'll be able to come up with some kind of additional reward. Thanks for that. Okay, so I'm not sure what to do next. I think I'm going to get a head start in picking all these weeds, because these weeds are everywhere. I'm going to speed up the video, because it's going to take a long time. 3, 2, 1, let's get weeding! Okay, I think there's way too many weeds to go through in one day. I'm going to give it a rest for now. But I'm also going to pick up some tree branches because I need to make... Okay, got 4. I need one more. I'm going to make myself a bug net. I need to make something... wait, do I have a... How much do I... What do I need for a... Wait, hang on. Let's check on my... I've got a lot of these dots here. Okay, what's this? Wikipedia. Check this out for information on the bugs, fish, and sea creatures, of course. So far, I've only got a day, so that's the only thing I have. You can see it appears all year round, every month. It's located in the river, and it appears from 4 PM to 9 AM. So that's the information on the dates that we have. What I wanted to check, however, was the DIY recipes to see what I had exactly. I've only got 3 so far. You can also register frequently. Okay, whatever. So far, I've only got 3, which are the fishing rod, the campfire, and the flimsy net. I was going to make the net. Hello again. Is there anything else I can do? Hello, hello. What would you like to talk to me about? Okay, what should I do? Okay, I think I need to catch more bugs and fish for him first, and then he'll be satisfied, and then I can move on to the next thing. So far, I've only caught 1 fish. That's not good enough, apparently. Alright, okay, let's build my net. That will help me greatly in my quest to catch all the stuff in the game. Let's craft. And there's my net. Flimsy net. Again, you could build a better net later on with an iron nugget, you know, to make it more durable. But so far it's flimsy and it's going to break very quickly. So we don't want to wear it out too much. So let's get my net out. I saw a couple of damselflies flying around. Let's catch one of those. Flimsy net, let's hold. Let's see. Oh, a snowflake. Oh, I can barely see it. It's camouflaged in the snow. I'm trying to find a damselfly. Oh, there's a snowflake. Let's catch that. Hey, okay. Wow, it's a snowflake. It's like a tiny, beautiful sculpture. That's nice. You can use those to build ice-themed items. I don't have any yet, though. Rudy's still fishing. Where's the damselfly? I'm sure I saw one around here somewhere. Has the damselfly stopped appearing? Is it, like, too late for it to appear? Because it's, like, too late in the day. If that's the case, then that's a shame. So right now I can't find any bugs. I mean, it makes sense if there are not too many bugs. In real life, bugs do tend to disappear during the winter because it's too cold for them. They, like, hibernate under the ground and stuff like that. So I think I'm just going to focus on fish. At least I've got a net for when I do catch bugs. I will catch some later on. Let's find some more fish. There's a couple of fish in the sea, I'm pretty sure. There's plenty of them. Let's see, what's this? Let's wait for it to keep biting the rod. There we go. Let's pick it up. This is a red snapper. Nice. Yes, I caught a red snapper. It looks pretty dapper. Doesn't it just look pretty dapper? It's the most beautiful fish in the world. Alright, let's find some more fish. I think we need 5 of them. We need to catch 5 different fish and then we can progress to the next chapter of the story. This is probably going to be a sea bass. Sea bass are the most common fish in the game. They are very annoying later on. Eventually, when you try to catch more fish in the game, you want something that's really rare and it just comes up with a sea bass. They are super common and sure enough, it's a sea bass. These things are extremely annoying. Take my word for it. They are everywhere and I've hated them for the longest time. I've got a sea bass. It's at least a C+, at least. Okay, let's catch 2 more. Any more fish? Let's check up here. Oh, there's a little tiny one here. Let's catch this little tiny one. This little small fry. Let's catch it. It's probably like a seahorse or something. I'm guessing it's going to be a seahorse. Let's see. Let's see. We got it. Oh, it's a sea butterfly. Trying to confuse it with a sea moth. I don't think there are any sea moths in real life. Yeah, sea butterfly. I think that's like a. It's a very weird fish. It doesn't really look like a fish. It looks more like some kind of squid thing, like some kind of algae squid. I don't know what it is. It's just a very weird fish if you look at it in the Wikipedia. So we've got our 4 fish here. We've got the sea butterfly. Yeah, that does not look like a fish. That's the one of the weirdest fish I've ever seen. And we've got the sea bass here and the red snapper. Let's catch one more. I'm going to catch another fish in the river. I think there's more fish in the river to catch. Oh, there's another tiny one. No, that wasn't far enough. Let's just here. Okay, it's noticed the bait. Well, not bait, it's noticed the bobber, you know, the thing that you attach to the line, you know, which you put in the water. You can use bait later on. You can craft bait with the DIY recipe. And you can use it to attract fish and hopefully catch something that you really want. This is a, what's this? Pond smelt. Whoever smelt it dealt it. Okay, that's a pond smelt. Strange name for a fish, but that's what it's called. I think I have enough now. Let's go back to Tom Nook once more and continue the story. I bet you weren't expecting to see me again, huh, Mr. Nook? Oh, right. Okay, Jimmy. Hello, hello. What would you like to talk to me about? Okay, I found a creature. Oh, splendid. Let's have a look, shall we? Okay, let's give him all these creatures. The pond smelt. Okay, I think you have to give them one by one. I thought you could like select them all and then give them all at once. You can do that later on when you donate stuff to the museum. You can like highlight them all and then give them all at once. But for the time being, one by one. I don't know why. What a catch. I do believe this is a pond smelt. Would you mind if I send... Yeah, send it along. Okay. Yep. Take care of the pond smelt. I have. That's great. Come to think of it, I've seen that you tinker around a bit over there. Keep up the good work. Yes, I'm using DIY workbench. Please feel free to leave me to my own devices. I know what I'm doing. I've been on an island before. That reminds me, I've been meaning to share some more DIY. Okay. More recipes. That's great. So we get a recipe for an axe, I think, and also a shovel. Loads of tools that you can use to, you know, shape the island to your heart's desire. I just sent you a number of DIY recipes that require wood, along with the recipe to craft an axe. Hooray! Yes, I think an axe would come in quite useful on this island, because so many other things are made of wood, huh? I hope you'll keep bringing me new discoveries to examine. Yep, okay, I will do that. I've got some more fish here. Let's just give these creatures away one by one. Let's take a look at the sea butterfly. Yes, it's a sea butterfly. Yeah, okay, send it along. Yeah, we know, I know the drill by now. Oh, by the way, I have a proper reward for you this time. Oh, what do we get this time? Oh, you are too kind, Mr. Nook. I've given you a red mum bag. Just a little sampling of a product we sell. Go ahead and do some planting, and after a few days you'll have beautiful blooming flowers. Yeah, you can plant flowers in your island and make it look beautiful. Flowers are like one of the key parts of making the island look good. If you don't have flowers, then you're never going to get a higher star rating for your island. They are crucial to making your island look pretty. Give it a whirl, and if you enjoy gardening, stop by and buy more. And we don't have a watering can yet, so I'm probably not going to plant flowers. You need a watering can to like make them grow. I hope you'll keep bringing me new discoveries to examine. It's all part of the garden experience. Yes. Okay. Another creature. Take a look at my boring common sea bass. That's not going to be the last we see of those, that's for sure. Would you like my send? Yep, send it along. Okay. Do you have anything to give me this time? Oh, remember the flower samples I gave you? I forgot to mention something. The flowers that grow will be very strong, and they'll spring up even if you just plant them and forget them. But if you water them each day, that's when the magic happens. Watering opens up the possibility of propagating and crossbreeding your flowers to develop rare colours. And I've got... what's this? What's this? And how might you water them, you ask? Well, I've just sent you a DIY recipe for a watering can. Hooray! I can get a watering can, that's great. My accountant warned me about giving this sort of thing away for free. Well, you know, you've got to have a few free stuff. You know, you can't just charge for everything. I'm flat broke right now. But you've collected creatures for me, Jimmy, so this is just part of Island give and take. I hope you'll keep bringing me new discoveries to examine. It's all part of the Island experience. Yes. And one more. What would you like to talk to me about? Okay, found a creature. It is the red snapper, I believe. Let's have a look at that one as well. This is the last one I'm giving you. After that, I'm not giving you any more because I think I need to start building an axe and a watering can and actually start doing stuff with my island. I do believe this is a red snapper. Would you mind if I sent this? Yeah, okay. Anything to give me for this last creature? Oh, what's this? Hold the phone. Someone's calling. Is that Blathers? It's got to be Blathers, right? Yep, Blathers. Speak of the devil. Blathers, is that you? Oh, what a splendid thing. Oh, what a splendid timing. Misreading it there. Yes. Do you remember the adventure we discussed? Well, it's come to fruition. I'm currently stationed on an island that we've decided to call Wumpa. Yes. The local fauna are as abundant as expected, just as I told you. How many precisely, you ask? Well, there's no way of knowing just yet. But I've received, let's see, 5 outstanding specimens so far. What? Seriously? Well, that is very exciting. Oh, you'll have to excuse me. I'm with a customer right now. Okay. I'm so sorry to keep you waiting. That was my friend Blathers, the one who creates the museum. Believe it or not, he's going to come to our island to help us identify and preserve the local creatures. Yay! Okay, but I could use your help, Jimmy. What's this? Oh, is that a sleeping bag? Since you've done so much scouting and collecting already, would you be able to help find a spot for Blathers? Oh, that's... I don't know why I called it a sleeping bag. I meant tent. It's a tent for Blathers. We need to set up a little campground for him so he can have his little collection of things to study. Okay, we'll do that. We'll need a good sized space to really build a world-class museum, so keep that in mind. This is exciting. It's all coming together. Yes. Okay, let me get back to work. Let's put this museum down. So far, it's just a little tiny museum inside a tent. Eventually, we'll have a huge building that, you know, really looks good. So where should we put our museum? Let's see if we can find a good spot on the map. Map. So we've got the house over here, right next to the plaza. We've got our house in the corner there. Where would be a good place for the museum, I wonder? Let's try... Oh, there's good space. We've got a nice spot here, but it's a bit too close to the beach. My brother, who started the first island, put his museum on the beach, which I think is a very... interesting design choice, but I want to do it a bit differently. I want to put it a bit further out, a bit further north. So I'm trying to find a good place for it. I think, yeah, here's a good spot. Let's do it here. Let's build a museum here. Blathers tent marker. Okay, build here. Will this be a good spot? Let me imagine it. I think some trees are going to be deleted because it's a bit too close to the trees. Oh, that's perfect. Let's do that. It's a good spot. Okay, honestly, I don't like it when trees are deleted because, you know, they're good for getting wood and they're good for, you know, getting branches and also getting fruit. You know, it's good to have as many trees as possible so that you can have all the resources that you need at your disposal. But Blathers can set up his place now. So I'm not sure if we've got anything else to do today. I'm going to talk to Tom Nook and see if we do have anything else to do today. Oh, hello, Tom Nook. What do you want now? Ah, Jimmy. I take it you found a suitable spot for Blathers to set up, I did. It's perfect. Again, one thing the game tends to do a lot is they tend to give you a dialogue option, and both options will mean exactly the same thing. I did. It's perfect. Both of them basically mean, yes, I did find a place for Blathers, and it's all good. So, it's perfect. Yeah, I'm very proud of the place that I found for Blathers' tent. I think, you know, it's nicely enclosed by trees. I knew I could count on you. Thank you. I'll let Blathers know that he can move in as soon as he wants. By the way, Jimmy, you are saving up Nook miles, right? There's no rush to pay me back, of course. I'm just excited to see the program in action. I've got a few tips for racking up the old Nook miles, so don't hesitate to ask if you need a little advice. Okay, I don't really need advice right now. I am, however, going to ask him if there's anything more to do, because I want to get through the prologue as fast as possible. You've got to do the prologue, the introduction to the island, and introduction to how the game works, and then you can start doing things by yourself. Thank you so much. Okay. I don't mean to rush you, but is there some... Oh, moving fees. Putting some more ship away. Okay, so we don't have anything to do right now. The only thing we do have to do right now is keep collecting our miles, and then we can pay back our moving fees. Of course, the best way to do it is creatures and fish. So, yeah, bugs and fish, basically. So, craft a net or fishing rod. I've already done that. And get to work. Okay, so I'm probably going to leave it there. Let's just talk to some people just one last time to see if they have anything to tell me. And yeah, that was a successful day. We built a fishing rod. We built a bug net. We didn't catch any bugs, but we caught a bunch of fish. And we learned to craft some stuff. And we picked a few weeds, and we're going to pick some more right now just for fun. And, yeah, today's been a good day. Let's just talk to Renee's inside her tent. Let's see what Renee's tent looks like. I think it looks exactly the same as Rudy's tent, but it's just orange on the inside. Oh, nice tent, Renee. This is looking total... This is glamping up to the max. So as long as you're here, you might as well hang out. Hey, up, way up. Alright, one in chat. I kind of moved here on a whim, and I'm not sure I brought enough bells with me. Yeah, I didn't bring any bells with me. I'm completely broke right now. Like, you're here, deserted island, and you think you're not even going to need money. Yeah, I need a plan. I hear I can get bells selling fruits and weeds and stuff to Timmy. If I do that, maybe I'll be alright. Okay, I need to get some bells. I'm probably not going to do it today, and that means I'm not going to be able to get the song in the shop. Maybe tomorrow I'll start selling some fruit and some weeds, and then I can start building up my bank account. For now, though, I think I'm going to leave it here because it's been a great day. And oh, hello, Rudy. What do you need? Oh, are we playing Follow the Leader or something, Mush? Yeah, okay. I think I've talked to him too much today. Let's talk. Someone said we could set our furniture up anywhere we like. Oh, except for in the plaza. I'm thinking of putting together an outdoor gym. Yep, that's jocks for you. They love talking about working out. Oh, there's a peach here. Oh, that's where the peach went. That is where the peach went. If you remember in the last episode where I said that a peach disappeared because it landed in the weeds, it actually landed behind the tree, and there it was all along. Okay, fair enough. So that was a great day. So far, I'm very proud of the progress that we made. We're slowly but very definitely building the island up to be exactly how we wanted to be. We've got the recipes, we got the creatures, and we got a new place for Blathers to settle. We are getting this place together, and yeah, it's all looking good. So, I really hope you enjoy this episode. Again, I apologise for the audio out of sync at the beginning. It shouldn't happen again because I'm going to be doing regular tests to make sure that no audio problems ever occur. And apart from that, I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And I will see you in the next video. So, I didn't really do that. Thank you for tuning in to SolaceVision. Goodbye.